Shop Free Mart Decal can be taken together with Shop Free Mart Pure Mag Concentrate, for even better results. Boron also works synergistically with copper, and therefore Shop Free Mart Pure Copper Concentrate should be consumed on a regular basis, in order to receive the full effect of taking Shop Free Mart Decal Boron. Boron. What is boron? Perhaps second to magnesium only, boron is responsible for more bodily functions than any other mineral. Since chemical fertilizers inhibit the uptake of boron from the soil by up to 90, food grown in most developed countries are lacking in this important mineral. For example, an organic apple grown in good soil may have 20 mg of boron, but if grown in the same soil, with fertilizer it may have only 1 mg of boron, and therefore the average intake of boron in most developed countries is less than 1 to 2 mg of boron per day. Boron supports the body's use of various vitamins, and is part of a long chain that intertwines all the minerals necessary for cell growth and development. Boron is essential for maintaining correct levels of calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, and is essential for copper metabolism. Additionally, boron increases plasma copper, zinc, superoxide, dismutase, SOD, which is one of the body's most important free radical scavengers, and ceruloplasmin, a protein that transports copper throughout the body. Health benefits of boron. Supplementing with boron may increase testosterone levels in men and estrogen levels in menopausal women. Boron affects the metabolism of steroid hormones, and especially sex hormones, which may improve sex drive in men and women. Estrogen improves the absorption and metabolism of calcium within the bone. When bone metabolism is properly functioning, osteoporosis is no longer a major health issue. And even after osteoporosis has set in, boron can play a major role in helping the body to replace lost calcium. This is due to boron's role in converting vitamin D to its active form, thus increasing the calcium uptake and deposition into the bones and teeth and preventing soft tissues from calcifying. Traditionally, boron has been used for helping with osteoporosis, osteoarthritis. Boron is necessary for creating and repairing joint cartilage. It also assists in preventing arthritis and tooth decay. Boron in the stomach reacts with hydrochloric acid to form boric acid, which is then rapidly excreted in the urine, thereby reducing acid and helping to maintain a more alkaline pH. Boron deficiency symptoms. Deficiency of boron in human nutrition may result in many painful and even debilitating disease symptoms. Boron deficiency causes calcium and magnesium to be lost in the urine, which in turn weakens bones, joints, and dental enamel. Boron deficiency also causes cell walls to become very weak and fragile, rendering the cells incapable of properly transferring and receiving nutrients into them. Some symptoms of boron deficiency are brittle bones, hormonal imbalance, and hyperthyroidism, loss of libido, memory loss, muscle pain, osteoporosis, receding gums, degenerative joint disease, and weak joint cartilage. Calcium blood levels generally increase with advancing age due to decreased levels of magnesium and boron, and when intracellular calcium gets too high, cells will die, which eventually can lead to the need for kidney dialysis, or insulin dependency as a result of the total shutdown of the kidneys or pancreas, for example. Bone analysis has shown that arthritic bones and joints may have only half the boron content of healthy joints. Equally demonstrated was how the lack of boron results in a lack of synovial fluid to lubricate joints and provide nutrients for the cartilage between the joints. Boron deficiency may be the most important factor in causing arthritis, osteoporosis, and tooth decay today. Arthritis in its various forms affects a large percentage of the population in developed countries. Osteoporosis is responsible for more long-term hospital care than any other individual disease, due to the very high incidence of fractures, and especially the protracted nature of hip fractures. Supplementing with boron has been shown to reduce the daily loss of calcium by 44%. Calcium magnesium in your metabolism. There is antagonism, as well as cooperation between calcium and magnesium. About half of the total body magnesium is found in bones and the other half inside the cells of tissues and organs. Only 1% is in the blood, and the kidneys try to keep these levels constant by excreting more or less with the urine. In contrast, 99% of the body's calcium is in bones, and the rest in the fluid outside of the cells. Muscles contract when calcium moves into the cells, and they relax when calcium is again pumped out, and magnesium moves in. This cellular pump requires a lot of energy, and when the cells are low in energy, then calcium may accumulate inside of the cells, causing muscles to contract uncontrollably. This uncontrolled contraction of the heart muscle can result in heart attacks. Low cellular energy leads to only partial relaxation of the muscles, which have a tendency to stiffness and cramping, accompanied by poor blood and lymph circulation. These problems increase in magnitude as calcium continues to be removed from the bones and teeth and is deposited into the softer tissues. Hormonal output is reduced as endocrine glands gradually calcify and virtually all of the cells become handicapped in their normal functions with too much calcium. This condition causes intracellular magnesium deficiency. Magnesium is needed to activate countless enzymes, and a deficiency leads to inefficient and blocked energy production. A further problem is that excess calcium damages the cell membrane and makes it difficult for nutrients to move in, and wastes to move out of the cells. When intracellular calcium levels get too high, cells die. Here we can see the importance of boron as a regulator of cell membrane functions, especially in regard to movements of calcium and magnesium. With boron deficiency, too much calcium moves into the cell and prevents magnesium from moving in to displace it, even when ample magnesium is available. These symptoms tend to increase with age as boron levels decrease. Most people have excess calcium stored in soft tissues where it does not belong, and by supplementing with the right isoforms of boron and magnesium, this misplaced calcium can then be brought back into solution and redeposited into the bones. Part 2. Osteoporosis and boron. It has been estimated that 55% of Americans over the age of 50 have osteoporosis, and of these approximately 80% are women. Worldwide, 1 in 3 women, and 1 in 12 men over the age of 50 have osteoporosis, and this is responsible for millions of fractures each year. It takes time to redistribute long-standing severe calcification buildup with boron supplementation. Increased calcium levels in affected areas such as the hips and shoulders may cause problems for a considerable time, such as a tendency to severe cramping and pain, or problems with the blood circulation, or nerve transmission. Helpful additional measures are a greatly increased fluid intake, including shop-free Mart Happy water, along with more organic acids such as lemon juice or vinegar, and improving lymph flow with rebounding, walking, or inverted positions. Boron and hormones. Boron appears to balance the levels of sex hormones. In comparison with conventional synthetic hormone replacement therapy, there is a higher risk of breast or endometrial cancer, which is not known to happen with natural hormones produced by the body as a result of boron supplementation. Boron and heavy metals. The effectiveness of boron compounds on the genotoxicity induced by heavy metals, arsenic trioxide, colloidal bismuth subhydrate, cadmium chloride, mercury chloride, and lead chloride was assessed in human blood cultures. All boron-tested compounds 5 to 20 parts per million significantly reduced all genotoxic effects that were induced by low doses of heavy metals. Boron and fluoride. Boron reacts with fluoride ions to form boron fluorides, which are then excreted in the urine. This would indicate that boron may be useful to either remove fluoride, or at least reduce its negative effects on the body. Fluoride has been linked with causing eczema, celiac disease, affecting thyroid function, causing tooth discoloration in children and adults over long-term exposure. It can also build up in the body, causing rheumatoid arthritis and joint pain. How much boron to use? Here is where it clearly becomes a matter of personal choice. Boron is generally safe for all classes of persons, including pregnant and nursing mothers. I recommend starting with the recommended dosage of 40 drops of shop-free Mart decal per day for adults. Experiment with different amounts until you find your own level. If you have any questions, you can consult with your physician. Signs of taking too much boron are not being hungry, nausea, vomiting, lethargy, dermatitis and diarrhea. It is unlikely that you will ever experience any of these symptoms by taking the recommended dosage of shop-free Mart decal, but just in case, simply stop taking it for a day or two and all of these symptoms will go away. If for any reason you were to experience any of these symptoms, the antidote for boron toxicity is to consume extra vitamin B2. Now forget Amazing Profits claims. No claims are made for this product. The foregoing information was gathered from several websites, including PubMed sites from various countries, that are believed to be reliable, and which are readily available to the reader. It is presented for educational purposes only and not as medical advice. Shop-free Mart decal boron is not a medicine, and is not meant to prevent or treat any disease. Any possible benefits to be derived from using this product are strictly nutritional. Recommended use: for maintenance, adults take 40 drops of shop-free Mart decal, which supplies 9 mg of highly absorbable boron. For therapeutic purposes, 3 daily doses of 40 drops can be taken until desired results are achieved.